Education MEC saying, of course, the performance gap between rich and poor schools is certainly closing, and it's about time as well. Township schools achieving an 89% pass rate compared with 92% of other schools. Diepsloot Secondary is one of the 3 Gauteng township schools where all the matriculants passed, all having a wonderful Christmas and New Year's, I'm sure. I'm joined in studio on the show by Mmatebogo Makhubedu and the school's top pupil, Portia Mpofu, to talk about their success. Congratulations to both of you. I think all the best for you for this year as well. Mmatebogo, you're the principal. First of all, I'm scared of principals. I hope you don't mind if I just speak to Portia for the moment. Principals scare me. It's not just you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel very awesome. I mean, it's a very great honor to be one of the top students, and I've been working very hard for it. So
it's a 12-year journey. It's over now.
Long.
What's the plan? What is Portia doing in 2020?
Well, the plan is to go to varsity, Verts, and study for business management. Yeah.
And you're in?
No, I'm still waiting for confirmation messages.
Come on, Verts, hurry up.
Yeah,
we'll get that answer soon. Mmatebogo, congratulations. I mean, that's very high praise from the MEC, but despite praise from the MEC, I think for someone like yourself to see students like Portia doing so well, that's almost reward enough.
Yeah, it's really a reward, because that's what we work for the whole year, to see them pass at the end of the year. So when they pass as teachers, that's the reward that we always looking for. So they made us proud again this year, last year in 2019, and this is for the 3rd consecutive year we're getting the 100%. So I mean, it's hard work, and the learners also, because they put effort, and their parents, so I want to thank them.
Of course, the parents and the pupils put a lot of effort in, and I'm sure Portia will agree, but there's something that's happening at that school, though, at your school, where the last 3 years in a row, 100% matric pass rate. What's happening? What's the secret recipe? What are you getting so right? Give yourself some credit.
But, you know what, not really, because we are, especially in the area where we come from, we're doing almost the same things as schools. But what we emphasize as a school is discipline and responsibility. And I think in terms of discipline, we're getting it right, because learners tend to take our instructions. We're telling them, look, we will start at 7, we'll end at 4 o'clock every day, Monday to Thursday, except on Fridays. And they do exactly that, because they know that if you don't do that, there will be consequences. We have to inform parents. I personally take the grade 12 as my personal project. That's what we agreed with the entire staff, that grade 12 is the principal's project, so that I get involved and in touch with the learners. I don't sit afar in the office and think that things are happening in the classes. But you know what, immediately when learners absent themselves, from the first day, results drop. So you have to get it right from the first day. When they come in, you address them, you tell them your expectation as a school. Then from there, they get used to the instructions that we give them. And the parents themselves, if learners are coming late, I phone them personally on daily basis. I sit after 7 o'clock when the classes have settled and check the list, the class records, who is not in, who is in. Then I phone and check, where is Portia, where is Mmatebogo.
Portia, do you see why I'm so scared of principals?
Yeah.
It's this kind of principal that scares me. And Portia, tell me about the discipline at these schools, though, because your principal, a former principal, I think, is quite right, because it comes down to how well the school manages the pupils. Schools aren't too strict, but when it's managed like this, we get students like you. Surely you, as a youngster, can even appreciate that.
Yeah, it's very helpful, because they encourage us to be more responsible. I mean, they look after us. They actually, like, by punishing us and informing our parents that we came late, they encourage us to be more responsible, as I said, and come early in school and be more focused and, like, aim higher. And yeah, so
it comes down to self-discipline, and I'm happy to admit this in front of your principal. It's what I was so bad at in school, was my self-discipline, to get myself through that. I probably had very good teachers, I had the timetables, I had the homework to deal with, but I was very bad at that. How did you motivate yourself to stay on top of all of that? Never mind schooling, your social life, weekends, I'm sure you were active in sport. How did you balance all of that and still come out on top?
Well, I had a plan. I planned all of it, like, that I will actually put more focus on school. Then the other stuff, I'm going to look at it when I'm done. So that's how I did it.
So what subjects did you love? Were you going into business management? I think you
Yes.
said. So obviously I'm guessing you love your maths and
Yeah.
biz econ. I think it's called biz econ when we were at school. I don't know what it's called now, but what were the subjects you loved?
Business and maths lit.
Okay.
Those were my favorites.
What did you struggle with?
History, but then I got a level 7. I don't know how, but then I struggled with history.
Okay, so we're not going to be taking history in university. You can leave that
No,
one.
yeah,
That's okay.
it's business only.
So now, of course, principal, if I can call you that, we have to now get ready for this year as well. 100% pass rate. How does a school even improve on that? How do you keep that standard so high? Because you were saying you've now got this template, and now you need to try and keep that going, don't you?
Yeah, I think what we are doing now, for now it's working and we'll keep on doing. We normally have what we call evening study programs. I think since we started the program 5 years ago, we see our results going up even in terms of bachelors. So what we're looking for now, we are aware that we can make our learners pass. Then we just have to improve on the number of bachelors and the number of learners who are doing maths and physical science and accounting. That's our focus now. We hope that next year or this year in 2020, when the results are released, then we'll be talking about 90 or 100 bachelors, 100% bachelors. Because making them pass for now, I think we are confident. We know how to do it. So it's just in terms of percentages of a particular subject that we need to improve. But our learners pass.
And congratulations to you as well. So it's this bachelor's we're chasing this year.
Yeah.
Ma'am, thank you very much indeed. The principal coming in to speak to us today, Mmatebogo Makhubedu, and also the school's top pupil, Portia Mpofu. What school are we talking about? Of course, it's the one the MEC has been praising about. It is Diepsloot Secondary, that the top student joining us here on eNCA. All the very best for the year for your university and, of course, for your school. And thank you for coming in to speak to us today.